Hi guys, so today we are on our third day of viewings. We are narrowing down to the units that we like to see, and we are actually going through every single one that is available to make sure that we don't miss out anything, and then we'll make a decision soon. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Walkthrough with Jany's. But today's episode is something different because today I'm not here to actually sell you this apartment. This is actually my new home. So today we are here in EU Habitat. This is located in Jalan Eunos and it's actually in District 14. So this is a one-bedder, 560 square foot apartment. Let me take you around as I talk about my entire buying process. Apologies for the long hiatus because I have been busy with this whole process of buying this apartment. So let's get to it. This is actually the kitchen area of the apartment. As you just enter into this apartment, you have a kitchen space. It's a very spacious kitchen for me. I like it. It's not very cramped, and I like that you have actually a stove here. It's not an electrical hob, and there's a lot of natural light in this apartment. If you notice, because I'm actually here today because I have to do a video call with the bank for valuation, and so I had special access into the apartment. Right now I still don't have electricity connected, so this is actually the natural light in my apartment. It's north-south facing and most of the windows now are open, so it's actually very peaceful in this apartment. There's plenty of natural light, and this is the kitchen area. So you have a tabletop here. You can actually leave it as it is here with the chairs and use this as your dining if it's just a couple staying here. Or you can actually change the layout slightly, where I've seen some people extend this with a table, and this would be your living room area. So the living room doesn't have access into a balcony, but it's very nice because you can have your table here and there's plenty of light coming in from the windows, and you don't face any neighbors here, so that's what I like about this. So just on my right, you have actually a storeroom. This is where you can store all the things that you don't want people to see. What I've seen a lot of people do in the store area is actually they've created cupboards inside, and this is to help you organize your things as well. So that might be something I may consider doing in the future. So this door here actually leads out to the balcony. So the balcony is actually connected to the master bedroom. So let's take a look at the master. So the master bedroom comes with we have enough space here to actually house a study desk and a master bed, and you have a wardrobe space just at the back of the room. So the wardrobe is actually very spacious because over here I can still fit extra things, and you have my bathroom on the right side. It's actually the ventilation comes from, there's windows here, so you have natural ventilation into the bath as well. So over here, this is my favorite spot. This is actually the balcony. The balcony, as you can see, this is actually a north-south facing unit. So I don't have I don't have the glares from the afternoon sun, but I do have some sun coming in from this side, just on this corner of the balcony. And this is so if you can see, this stack is actually, we are on the condo facing stack, and what this means is that it's actually inner facing, so it's much quieter than the stacks in front. These are the suite stacks and they're actually facing the highway. So this is one of the reasons why I picked this stack among the ones that were available. So just to get into the whole buying process as to how I ended up with this apartment, at the very beginning, I had to get my financials done. So my financials were actually done by Kaden Chia. He's part of Finexis, and he's also very good in experience in mortgage brokerage. So I actually engaged him to help me to do my IPA first before I started my property search, because I wanted to make sure that I had all the finances ready before I made a decision on a property. So I started my property search. We were taking into consideration how much money that we had, and then we started looking around. So I started looking for maybe roughly about 2 to 3 weeks of viewing properties around the east side, taking into consideration all the factors that are important to me because I'm looking at it from an investment point of view. So it was we ended up with this condo because within the ones that I've seen so far in this price range, first of all, a lot of my friends rent this particular condo space. So I felt that it was the most popular choice among the rest that I've seen. And I even went to see past transactions, and the turnover rate to get a tenant here is quite fast as well. And on top of that, we were also looking for a condo that was well maintained. So of all the different condos that I have seen, I felt that this was really, really well kept. And for the maintenance fee that I'm paying as well. And we will be taking a look at the facilities in the next video, but it is really a very nice resort feel kind of condo. And I like that it's entirely flat. So it's not like I have to climb up staircase around the condominium. It's all flat ground. It's easy to get around. After the process of finding a place, and we have narrowed down into the house that we were really, really interested in, we had to negotiate for the price that we were looking at, and so that was a process in and by itself. So after the entire negotiation process and we got the place, we were issued the OTP, the option to purchase, and before we could exercise the option to purchase, I had to get a few things ready for the law firm. So you have to engage a lawyer to get all your documents in check, and that was a really long list of documents required by the law firm. So we had to really make sure we had everything. It was a full checklist, and then we had to make sure we have everything ready before we went over to the law firm, because we were already intending to exercise the property. So I had to make sure that I had everything ready so that when I went there, it was just a one-time thing. I didn't have to go back and forth to the office as well. So we were very lucky because we actually engaged a professional law firm, PKWA law firm, and they were very professional with the entire process. It was very easy. I didn't have much issues, and everything was done actually in one sitting. But I know usually people do it maybe over the course of 2 sittings, but because I already knew what was required, so before I went there, I was well prepared for the meeting. So we just went once, and then we just confirm our exercise date when we would like to exercise the property. Usually they advise you to exercise it a day before your final, the last date of your option. And so that was the date that we chose as well. And other than that, it was a very pleasant experience. And the important thing is because this law firm is actually on most of the bank panels, so you won't have an issue if, let's say, you're picking, if you have to, some of the law firms you have to check whether they are actually on the panel of banks. Whether the bank is on the panel that they have. So we didn't have that issue as well. And we were really lucky because at the end, we had, for our bank that we chose, we actually were very lucky because we were one of the last people to get the package from UOB at a certain interest rate before they revised the interest rate upwards. So for that, I have to thank Henry, because Henry was the one who helped me at the very last minute to get this package. So I think we did it on the last day that the package was available. So after my entire journey, so today is actually the day where we are coming here to do the bank, take a video for the bank because they need it for valuation purposes. And my completion date is actually next year. So I will be coming back with another video when this place is actually fully done up with electricity, and we will be looking for a tenant at the beginning of the year. So if you know anybody who is interested in renting this particular unit in EU Habitat, or if you'd like to find out more about EU Habitat, you can always give me a call. My contact number will be over here. I'm Sharon, and I'll see you on the next video where I will be introducing my apartment for rent. I'm Sharon, and I'll see you on the next one.